Happy Sunday, January 4th, friends. What's developing across North America right now is absolutely extraordinary and will reshape how we experience the rest of this winter. What's developing across North America right now is absolutely extraordinary. A winter weather phenomenon that will completely reshape the next month. We're tracking multiple storm systems converging in ways that create one of the most remarkable winter patterns meteorologists have analyzed in recent years. The Sierra Nevada mountains are forecast to receive 80 to 85 inches of snow, while polar vortex positioning creates sustained Arctic conditions across the upper Midwest. What makes this absolutely fascinating is how everything synchronizes perfectly. Clipper systems, mountain snowfall, Arctic outbreaks, and atmospheric blocking all timing together flawlessly. From the Cascades to the Great Lakes, from the Canadian Rockies to the Northeast, this pattern contains every element that creates truly memorable winter weather. Before diving into these incredible developments, make sure to subscribe for comprehensive coverage and drop your location in the comments for personalized regional forecasts. What you're about to witness represents the kind of comprehensive atmospheric analysis that reveals how winter weather systems operate on a continental scale. Let's examine the western United States first, where snow accumulation forecasts are reaching levels that will dramatically impact water resources and winter recreation. Sierra Nevada mountains face 80 to 85 additional inches of snow over the next several days. That's over 7 feet, creating absolutely phenomenal powder conditions. The Cascade Range through Oregon and Washington, plus Rocky Mountain corridors extending into Idaho, western Montana, and Wyoming show multiple feet of incoming snowfall. Seattle and Portland residents will experience heavy rainfall, while mountain communities transform into winter wonderlands with some of the most impressive conditions in years. British Columbia and the Canadian Rockies are positioned for exceptional accumulations that will create outstanding skiing conditions and crucial water storage benefits. Simultaneously, we're tracking equally impressive developments across the Great Lakes region that demonstrate how continental weather patterns create regional diversity. Right now, a clipper system delivers heavy snow to northeast Minnesota and northern Wisconsin, producing the classic winter conditions these regions are famous for. Minneapolis-St. Paul areas are experiencing mixed precipitation, requiring extra travel caution while contributing to seasonal snow cover that supports winter activities. Wisconsin communities from the Dells to Green Bay, plus Michigan's Upper Peninsula, are receiving snow events that create ideal conditions for winter recreation. Buffalo, Albany, and New York State communities will receive accumulating snow as this system follows classic Great Lakes storm tracks eastward. Lower Michigan and Ontario regions experience system evolution as temperatures stabilize into ranges supporting sustained winter weather development. Tuesday introduces another Pacific storm targeting Cascade and northern Rocky regions with continued heavy mountain snow, demonstrating remarkable pattern persistence. Idaho, western Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado are positioned for additional significant snowfall, supporting both recreational economies and long-term water resources. Canadian Rocky Mountain areas through eastern British Columbia and western Alberta continue showing excellent signals for heavy accumulations benefiting winter tourism. Central United States remains relatively quiet except for northern Great Lakes areas where lake effect processes enhance snowfall totals significantly. Lake Superior's influence provides classic northwestern flow enhancement, creating the reliable heavy snow totals that define successful Great Lakes winters. Ohio, eastern Michigan, Pennsylvania, and western New York transition to beneficial rainfall Tuesday as energy continues eastward following established storm patterns. The weekend of January 9th through 11th presents meteorologically fascinating developments showcasing how large-scale atmospheric patterns create diverse regional impacts. We're analyzing strong signals for significant storm development affecting Ohio and Tennessee valleys with heavy precipitation and potential severe weather activity. Simultaneously, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Michigan display excellent prospects for accumulating snow during this time frame, representing optimal winter storm positioning. Ontario, Quebec, and northern Maine show robust accumulating snow signals, with model consistency providing confidence for winter activity planning. The polar vortex evolution we're monitoring shows stretching and displacement patterns, creating ideal pathways for Arctic air transport into populated regions. This polar positioning over Hudson Bay establishes perfect conditions for significant Arctic air delivery to upper Midwest communities during mid to late January. Upper Midwest residents should prepare for genuinely impressive cold conditions approaching mid-January, particularly around Martin Luther King Day weekend. The January 19th to 20th period shows substantial Arctic air mass movement, creating the authentic winter conditions that define memorable Midwest winters. This represents excellent signals for significant cold air affecting southern Canada and extending well into upper Midwest regions during late January. Detroit, Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, Chicago, Minneapolis, and Duluth should monitor these developments as this impressive Arctic pattern takes shape. Late January displays remarkable blocking pattern development over Greenland and Alaska, supporting continued Arctic air transport into North American population centers. This blocking configuration creates efficient, low-pressure development underneath, establishing reliable pathways for cold air delivery to northern United States. Pacific Northwest, Great Lakes, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic regions show below normal temperature signals, indicating this pattern's comprehensive geographic reach. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Buffalo, Boston, and throughout Pennsylvania and New York could experience significantly below normal temperatures during this organized period. Southeast Ridge development may moderate conditions along Gulf Coast and Florida regions, though Arctic air strength determines southward temperature impacts. Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, Miami, and Atlanta should monitor developments as stronger Arctic advances could bring unusually cool conditions southward. January snowfall forecasting reveals strongest and most consistent signals across traditional winter regions: Midwest, Great Lakes, Northern Ohio Valley, and Northeast. Columbus, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Louisville, and Nashville should stay informed as pattern evolution could extend winter weather influence into transitional zones. While traditional snowbelt areas show strongest signals, there are indications for accumulation extending further south depending on Arctic air mass intensity. Professional meteorological analysis distinguishes between genuine winter weather opportunities and marginal conditions that may disappoint winter enthusiasts. Western mountain regions, Sierra Nevada, Cascades, Pacific Northwest, and Rockies, including Canadian ranges, continue displaying exceptional heavy snow potential. Premier ski destinations including Vail, Aspen, Park City, Jackson Hole, Whistler, Banff, Lake Louise, and Tahoe are positioned for genuinely outstanding winter seasons. Eastern ski areas throughout Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota should prepare for consistent natural snowfall, supporting extended operations. This pattern's significance for travelers involves multiple weather challenges potentially occurring simultaneously across different geographic regions, requiring careful planning. Major aviation hubs including Chicago O'Hare, Minneapolis-St. Paul, Denver International, and Detroit Metro should anticipate increased weather-related operational challenges. Interstate travel from Rocky Mountain regions to Atlantic coast requires enhanced attention during active periods when winter conditions create challenging driving. Educational institutions across impact zones are developing weather contingency protocols because this pattern could generate multiple significant winter events. Utility infrastructure from Montana to Maine is positioning equipment and personnel for potential service interruptions related to heavy snow and ice accumulation. Kansas City, St. Louis, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville, Charlotte, and Raleigh should monitor pattern developments for regional impact potential. Agricultural operations across Plains states should prepare livestock and equipment for potentially rapid weather transitions associated with this organized pattern. Construction and outdoor industries should plan for weather interruptions in impact zones as this comprehensive winter pattern continues developing. Transportation industries, particularly long-haul operations, should prepare alternate routing strategies for weather challenges across multiple corridors simultaneously. Emergency management agencies throughout central and eastern states should review winter weather protocols for potential complex, multi-hazard situations. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City, Hartford, Providence, and Boston should maintain awareness as pattern evolution significantly affects Northeast operations. The atmospheric science behind this setup involves global weather pattern interactions, creating feedback mechanisms that amplify and sustain these active conditions. Pacific and Atlantic atmospheric dynamics interact to create more persistent and amplified weather systems than typically observed during average winter patterns. Jet stream configuration becomes more amplified, meaning weather patterns persist longer and develop more pronounced characteristics than normal seasonal patterns. Seattle, Portland, Spokane, Boise, Salt Lake City, and Denver could experience various impacts from this enhanced and persistent atmospheric pattern development. Las Vegas, Phoenix, Tucson, and Albuquerque might experience increased precipitation as this system reorganizes broader regional atmospheric flow patterns. These ripple effects extend coast to coast, potentially influencing weather patterns well into February and creating lasting changes to seasonal conditions. This demonstrates why professional meteorological expertise becomes essential during complex and dynamic weather pattern evolutions, affecting multiple regions simultaneously. Social media weather speculation can create confusion during significant events, emphasizing why credible meteorological sources become increasingly important. This atmospheric setup's complexity illustrates why meteorological science requires extensive education and experience to interpret correctly and communicate effectively. Computer models provide essential data, but human meteorological expertise becomes critical when interpreting high-impact weather events affecting millions of people. Following credible meteorological sources for weather information becomes essential for making informed decisions about winter weather preparations and seasonal planning. Drop your location in the comments for specific forecasts during this remarkable winter weather pattern. Detailed regional analysis helps community preparation. I personally respond to location requests with comprehensive forecast, and the most requested areas receive featured coverage and follow-up detailed analysis. Share your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited about this potential for significant winter weather, or do you prefer milder seasonal conditions? Let us know your perspective on what could develop into one of the most organized and impressive winter weather patterns in recent memory. If this comprehensive analysis provided valuable insights, please like this video and subscribe for continued professional weather coverage and analysis. Your engagement supports our mission, providing detailed and accurate weather information during active periods when professional analysis becomes most valuable. Hit that notification bell to receive updates about this potentially significant winter weather situation as new meteorological information becomes available. We continue providing comprehensive and accurate weather information across North America, serving communities throughout the United States and Canada. We're monitoring every development, every model trend, and every potential impact as this well-organized pattern unfolds throughout the coming weeks. Weather patterns evolve continuously, so regular monitoring from reliable meteorological sources provides optimal information for planning and preparation. Another comprehensive forecast update will be available this evening with latest model information as new atmospheric data becomes available for analysis. Stay connected as this pattern develops because detailed timing and specific regional impacts will be provided as meteorological information becomes available. Make sure to subscribe to join our community of weather professionals, enthusiasts, and informed citizens following comprehensive atmospheric analysis. This January is developing the comprehensive winter weather pattern that makes meteorological science fascinating and winter recreation absolutely outstanding. Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember to stay weather aware, stay informed, and we'll continue tracking every significant development together. Enjoy a safe and pleasant rest of your weekend, and continue monitoring forecasts because significant and remarkable changes are developing rapidly. Whether managing mountain snow impacts or preparing for impressive Arctic conditions, professional meteorological information provides the guidance you need. Continue following comprehensive forecasts, make appropriate seasonal preparations, and join tonight's updated analysis with latest atmospheric developments. This winter weather pattern contains all elements for memorable and significant seasonal events, so stay informed and appreciate remarkable atmospheric dynamics. From our meteorological team, thank you for your continued support, and we'll maintain comprehensive updates as this fascinating pattern continues evolving. Professional meteorological analysis delivering accurate, comprehensive, and detailed atmospheric information when communities need reliable weather guidance most.